Today in this video, let us discuss the question answers of your exercise. So question number 1. A 0.24 gram sample of compound of oxygen and boron was found by analysis to contain this gram of boron and this gram of oxygen. Calculate the percentage composition. Okay, so what you are asked to do here is that there is a compound. The compound is of oxygen and boron. Okay, so suppose oxygen is present by what mass? 0.096 gram, and boron is present by 0.144 gram. Total mass is 0.24. So while finding the percentage, what we do? Percentage of oxygen, mass of oxygen divided by the total mass. This one, mass of oxygen by total mass into 100%. Okay, that means 0.096 by 0.24 into 100%. So if you calculate this, the value comes as 40%. You try to do so. Okay, next, for this one means for boron, if you do, then it will be this mass of boron divided by 0.24. that means in this case it will be mass of boron 0.144, and the total mass is 0.24 into 100%. you write here, okay, into 100%. So if you do so, the value comes as 60%. And obviously if 40% is oxygen, remaining will be obviously 60%, so 60% will be boron only, right? Okay, the next one, number 2. When 3 gram of carbon burnt in 8 gram of oxygen, it gives us 11 gram of carbon dioxide. Now if 3 gram of oxygen is burnt in presence of 50 gram of oxygen, how much carbon dioxide will be formed? Or which law of chemical combination will govern your answer? Okay, so this will be law of constant proportion, because we know that this one, 3 gram of carbon, it always takes 8 gram of oxygen, because the ratio is always 3:8. It is given in the book and we discussed also 3:8, carbon and oxygen. So 3 gram of carbon is capable of taking only 8 gram of oxygen. Though here 50 gram of oxygen is present, 3 gram of carbon will take only 8 gram from it. So how much more oxygen will be left here? 42 gram. So the total amount of carbon dioxide will still be 11 gram. In fact, if here 1000 gram of oxygen is also present, this 3 gram is not going to take more than 8 gram. The ratio has to be always 3:8. Okay. Okay, then number 3, I think you know this one. You have already, we discussed already, polyatomic ions, and give example. So polyatomic ion, the definition probably I gave you, the example is given in this table. Many examples are there, you can take 2-3 from here. This one, these all are polyatomic ions. Okay, then next is question number 4. Okay, chemical formula. First one is magnesium chloride. What it should be? Magnesium, chlorine, 2, 1, it goes like this, so it becomes MgCl2. MgCl2. Calcium oxide, calcium 2, oxygen also 2. If it is same 2 2, then what we write? We don't write any suffix, calcium oxide. The rest 3 are there, you can try this one, copper nitrate, aluminum chloride and calcium carbonate. These 3 you try. If you find any problem, then ask me. The next one, number 5. Give the names of the elements present in the following compound. Quicklime. Quicklime, the chemical formula is CaO, calcium oxide. So what are the elements present? Calcium and oxygen. Hydrogen bromide, HBr. Element present is hydrogen and bromine, this one, MINE. Okay, Then is baking powder. The formula of baking powder is also called sodium bicarbonate. The formula is NaHCO3. Okay, so what are the elements present? Sodium, hydrogen, carbon, oxygen. Potassium sulfate. Potassium sulfate is K2SO4. K2SO4. So the element present is potassium, sulfur, oxygen. Okay. Next one, calculate the mass of the following. Ethine, C2H2. C2H2 means C is 12, so 12 into 2 plus H2 is 2 hydrogen, so 2 into 1. So this is 24 plus 2 gives us 26 U. Next one is a sulfur molecule, S8. Mass of one is S is a atom, but in molecule 8 atoms are combined in the molecule of sulfur. So mass of one S is 32. How many are there? 8. So mass will be 32 into 8 gives us 256 U. Next is phosphorus. Similarly, phosphorus is P4. Mass of one phosphorus atom is 31. So it should be how much? 31 into 4. Do it. Okay. Next one is hydrochloric acid, HCl. So hydrogen is 1 plus chlorine is 35.5. So it should be how much? 36.5. Okay. Next one. Next is nitric acid, HNO3. Hydrogen is 1, N is 14, O3 means 16 into 3. Now do it. 14 plus 1 is 15 plus 3 into 16 is 48. How much is that? 63 U. Okay. So I hope this much is clear. Then we will discuss question number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in the next video.